Welcome back to Total Tenshi. Today we're going to do a new episode of the impressions at the Summer Games Fest. I wanted to do one yesterday, but there wasn't a huge amount of big reveals or anything like that, so I didn't think you guys would be too interested in that too much. So today we're going to start off with a bit of combination between day 2 and day 3. So today we've got Battlefield 2042. We're finally getting some first gameplay footage of what it actually looks like. And it looks like they have really stepped up the quality of what the game's going to actually be like compared to the previous title, Battlefield 5. This new grappling hook system looks very, very cool. It's going to really change the flow of the battle and how everything goes now, especially with how people approach getting up buildings and everything like that too. So I'm very, very excited about the grappling hook for sure. It's a great addition to it. This kind of reminds me of something out of the single player story where there's chaotic battles going on everywhere. But we're actually going to experience this in multiplayer, which is a huge step up from the previous titles. I'm still very disappointed they haven't got the single player content in it anymore. And they've just been focused on multiplayer, but this actually does look like they've really put a lot of effort into it. So we got the mod system just there where you can quickly change your mods and attachments on the fly. I was talking about this last episode about, it reminds me of Crysis 3, which is really cool. I'm hoping a lot of people get a lot of use out of it, and it's not just and it actually makes an impact on how you play. That's what I'm more worried about. Otherwise people are just probably not going to use it too much. This is why I love the new modern futuristic setting, is because you can use the wingsuits and everything like that instead of just your standard parachutes. It's going to make getting around to places or getting into firefights a lot quicker. So this is one I'm definitely going to cover on the channel a lot, I think. Even though I do suck at it, I'm hoping I can improve before it comes out anyway, so we can put out some high quality videos for you guys. Next on the list is Starfield from Bethesda. I don't know what they're really thinking about doing this. I don't know why they decided to put this out. Maybe they have nothing else to show, but this was a huge disappointment. This game's been announced years and years ago, and today we've got a cinematic trailer for a release date. It doesn't show off anything at all of what we're going to be experiencing in the game. It's just a guy getting into his ship and taking off. That's basically about it. Bethesda, I don't know what you guys are doing there, but you really need to pull your finger out of your ass and change the way you're doing things, because this is abysmal. It's kind of pissed me off a bit that they give us a cinematic trailer for a release date which is not for another year. So it's coming out November 2022. So it scares me that they haven't even showed off any footage at all. Next on the list is a game which I personally not interested in playing for me. This is called Splitgate, and it's going to be free, which is pretty cool. It looks like a combination of Quake crossed with Portal. Very cool concept. Very Twitch-based kind of gameplay. Does look kind of fun if you're into that type of gameplay. Personally, for me, I prefer the Battlefield type games compared to Halo and Twitch kind of shooter stuff. Next on the list is Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. They showed off a cinematic trailer again, but no gameplay footage, of course. Which seems to be a running kind of theme, which a lot of companies just do lately. I really do think they need to change some consumer laws or something where they actually need to show some type of gameplay footage, so it keeps people's hype checks in order, because a lot of people are going to see these videos and they're just going to like, yep, 100% pre-ordering right now, and that's the biggest mistake you can actually do. I was a huge fan of the movie. I just don't know how it's going to go in game form. It's it's not it's not a really gripping story, so I don't know how it's gonna play out for us anyway. Interested to see how it goes anyway. Next on the list is Trek to Yomi. Yomi or Yomi? Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This one's really piqued my interest. It's a samurai 2D kind of scroller interactive kind of game. I'm a huge fan of samurai, ninja, Asian kind of theme, kung fu, Shaolin monk kind of aesthetics and everything like that. So this one really resonates with me a lot, actually. Graphics actually look really good. Not sure this is going to... That's definitely not going to be for everyone, especially with the black and white kind of cinematic feel of the old like Seven Samurai movies. But I think it might be really good. One to check out for anyway. So now we have up one which is for Nintendo. I have no idea on what the last one was actually like. I did look up a couple of videos previously to putting out this video right now just to see what it's like. It's a turn-based strategy game with the Rabbids and Mario team. And apparently it's done very, very well. It's a very, very good game apparently. So that looks like a very big improvement over the first. Now we have Watch Dogs DLC. So this is Watch Dogs Legion Bloodline. I can't believe this wasn't actually just the next Watch Dogs. You're bringing back Aiden from the very first game and Wrench from the second. The biggest fall for the previous one was the fact that there's no protagonist. You could pick anybody and be anybody and you just play through the game that way. I think that was the biggest downfall of it because you didn't really connect with anybody story-wise that much. Where I liked Aiden and Wrench and everything like that in the previous titles, so it's kind of dumbfounding that they're doing this, but they don't see that the fact that this is what the players want, not the other way around. I do commend them for trying something new, where you could pick anybody off the streets and recruit them, and you could play as that character. It's a cool concept, but I don't think it works for an emotional kind of connection to your game. I think that would have been better off in a multiplayer type setting. But yeah, this does look like a big improvement over the previous, like the actual game itself. So last on the list we have a game called Ollie Ollie World. I never got to play the previous one, and now I kind of want to go back and play it. This is a skateboard game. The graphics look great. I love the animation and the style of it. And I do love skateboard games. They're always great fun, just chill kind of games. So I really want to go check this one out. This is a must play for me personally. I think it's just one of those games you just pick up and play on the couch or something like that when at night time when you don't really feel like doing a huge amount. It's not going to be a gripping story, of course, but I think the gameplay looks fun, and that's the main thing for games, isn't it? So yeah, I'd keep an eye out for that one as well. It looks good. I don't think it's going to be an expensive title at all. Alright guys, appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace!